Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we've got your daily reading for Thursday, May 16th of 2024. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. Let's get into your reading and see what we've got coming out for you guys today. First off, your main energy coming in, we've got the Two of Materials. Now, the Two of Materials in this deck is the Two of Pentacles. So this could be a day for you where you are juggling a whole bunch of stuff. You got a whole bunch of balls in the air, and hopefully you're catching every single one of those. So time management is probably going to be the key for you guys today. What is important, what is less important, and if you don't quite get to it, you can put it off till tomorrow, right? So this is that energy of kind of juggling things around. It is an energy where things are a little bit out of balance for you as well. So you are encouraged today with this energy to have a look at your day or your week and see where you can maybe restore a little bit of balance and harmony. What have you taken on that you shouldn't? Or what have you taken on that you wish you hadn't, right? So this can be about your day-to-day activities, but this can also kind of be about life in general. Now with the Two of Pentacles, because it is an energy of balance, and it is in relation to your material world or your money, right, that kind of thing, this can be where you're maybe balancing your spending, balancing your checkbook, right, that kind of thing. You could actually have a little bit of overspending going on in this energy. It's like, oh man, okay, I got a little bit more going out than I have coming in. So a little bit of discernment may be necessary, or you might need to kind of have a look at those things. But the Two of Materials also is a reminder that, sometimes to get things done or to juggle all of our responsibilities, we do need to be a little bit flexible. This does represent being flexible and adaptable and going with the flow and, kind of rolling with the punches as your day goes along. And resistance is futile. Okay, so instead of resisting things, just go with that flow, and you'll find that your day goes a little bit easier. But some of you might be trying to make some very important decisions with this energy as well. And this can be financial decisions. It can be decisions in regards to your job, your relationships, your commitment level, whatever it happens to be. There could be something here where you are weighing up your options, you're trying to make a decision, or perhaps you have a couple of different opportunities or a couple different paths that you can take. So you're maybe having a look and weighing up some pros and cons today. We have the Moon card here as the blessing headed your way. Now, this is really quite very lovely. Okay, the Moon reveals things that are hidden. So you could be getting a surprise today. You could be working through some feelings, some emotions. The Moon is connected with our emotions. So how do you feel about certain things? If you're trying to make a decision, how do you feel about this one versus this one, right? But the Moon can show that there may be something here that you need to get a little bit more clarity on. And with this being in your blessings position, you get the clarity that you're looking for. Or if something hasn't been quite what it seems, you eke out the truth. The Moon also encourages you to face your fears. So if there's something that you kind of want to do, or you want to change, or you need to talk about, right, the Moon is encouraging you to face your fears, speak your truth, do something that maybe you're normally would scare you, right, but can ultimately be beneficial for you, and you'll be rewarded for your actions, whatever that looks like to you guys. The Moon brings about your really highlights your psychic abilities, your spiritual self, your intuition as well. So this can be where perhaps there's a little bit of guidance coming in here, especially that Two of Pentacles, right? Being flexible and, kind of going with the flow. Your intuition could be guiding you down a certain direction, and it may not feel like wrong, but maybe it just doesn't make sense to you, but you're not getting any red flags. Follow it, see where it goes. you just never know where it might lead you to something magical and wonderful, perhaps a solution that you hadn't previously thought of, right? So your intuition really is on point today and can really be the key for you. But the moon card does represent the cycles of the moon. So this can be a successful completion of a cycle for you. You can also be starting something new, and you could be feeling quite creative today in this energy. It is Pisces energy. And so you could potentially be dealing with a Pisces person, but you could also just be have the energies of Pisces around you, right? Which is 12th house. So your subconscious is what's leading your way today. This is about secrets or what is hidden, right? So something may get revealed to you today as well. This can also represent endings, right? And if there's an imbalance somewhere in your life, then you may need to make a decision: what needs to end, what needs to go, or what do I need to put aside till tomorrow to kind of balance out those scales a little bit. This also does speak to your spiritual self, but also to cycles, right? So the ebb and the flow of life, the cycles that we've got. So this can be a successful completion or beginning of a successful endeavor. Right, so it can be some beautiful dreamy energy. Pay attention to your dreams here as well, okay? Because for some of you, there is some very interesting things that are lining up for your weekend. The 18th is a date that you're really going to want to pay attention to. And if you've been watching, your money readings or your weekly readings or anything like that, you will know that on May 18th, we have a conjunction with the Sun and Jupiter in Taurus. Okay, so this can bring financial growth. This can bring a little bit of luck your way, especially in regards to your career, your money, your investments, that kind of thing. It can be really wonderful. We also have Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. There's a little bit of a wild card energy there as well, and we don't know what's going to happen because Uranus is like, just like throw the dice and see where they land. So it could be something mystical and magical that's shaping up for you guys over the next few days. And the moon is highlighting your dreams, is highlighting your intuition. So you could feel a little bit of a buzz in the air, or you could be kind of figuring out, okay, there's something happening over here. I need to pay attention to it. And the blessing is that you recognize that. We have the Queen of Materials as your challenge for you today. Okay. And now one thing I was going to mention about the moon is that you could really benefit, and the blessing for you would be to find a quiet place to spend some time with yourself, especially being Pisces energy related to your 12th house, which is about being in seclusion, right? Squirreling yourself away from the world, going into bat mode for hermit mode for, an hour or something like that, right? So you probably benefit from maybe having a bubble bath, the moon connected with water, having a bubble bath, or having a really long, relaxing shower or something like that, right? And that can really benefit you. That can be a blessing for you. Do some meditation, that kind of thing. And so your challenge with the Queen of Materials is finding the time to spend with yourself, to take care of yourself, because the Queen of Materials is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is an energy of nurturing yourself, your goals, your dreams, your environment, your home, your family, all that kind of stuff. It's a very quiet, very patient energy, very abundant energy though. Okay. But this is about taking care of business, being calm and being patient. So part of the challenge might be to find some quiet time for yourself. We're busy with the Two of Materials. We're juggling all our stuff, right? And it's like, how do I juggle my time today so that I can go and have that nice relaxing bubble bath that I've been wanting to have for 5 days, right? So that Queen of Materials can represent that, nurturing yourself, can be a little bit of a challenge. It's not impossible though, especially since we do have the moon in your blessings, and the moon is really trumping any kind of challenge that you've got here. The Queen of Materials can also be one of staying grounded as well. And, so staying grounded is a very important part of our day, right? Have both feet on the ground, feel like we've got a firm foundation, right? And that can really help us to kind of keep a level head, or, not get too carried away or overly emotional today. But it's just something that you need to pay attention to. Now, the Queen of Materials can be about receiving something as well. So the challenge is receiving. Because the Queen of Materials can potentially be a helpful person. And so in this energy, sometimes someone offers help or assistance, especially if they see us Two of Materials kind of struggling a little bit. And, if someone offers you some help, what's your first reaction? Do you first say, no, I'm good. Thank you very much. I don't need any help. Are you pushing good things away? Right? Or are you going to say, oh my God, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Really? Are you sure? Okay, yes, please. Thank you. I can't handle everything on my own. Right? So are you going to say yes to a little bit of help? All right. Or again, are we pushing the good away? Because what happens if someone does help, offer to help us, and we do say no, right? We sometimes say no out of, kind of like a sense of pride, right? No, I don't need help. I can do everything on my own, but can you always? No, probably not, right? Most people can't, okay? Even though you're strong and capable and adaptable and all that kind of stuff, we all need a little bit of helping hand every once in a while. But we're also, kind of telling the universe, telling the good energy that I'm good. I don't need anything. So if you're trying to manifest anything in your world, right, and we say no to help or resources, right? We're telling the universe that I'm just pushing all this away. I don't need anything. And so if you're trying to attract things into your life, that's not the best thing, right? So just keep that in mind, especially if someone's giving you a compliment or anything like that. Just take it with grace and gratitude, because the Queen of Materials can be about being open and receptive to something flowing your way, right? So something really positive can be happening to you today. So resist the urge to turn it down or say no. Just accept. All right. Not always easy for everybody, right? It's a lesson that we learn, and it's a skill sometimes that we need to really pay attention to. But I do feel that maybe being a little bit patient today is also going to be a little bit of a challenge. However, I feel like you will keep your emotions under control, keep your wits about you there, and you will power through your day. Oh, there he is. We have the devil. It's actually a she in this card, so we've got a she devil. We got the devil card. Now this is your advice from spirit. Now what does the devil represent? The devil represents fear. We already have the moon. Face your fear. We already talked about that. The devil card represents our patterns, our behaviors, and cycles. The moon card is a successful completion of a cycle or starting something new, or a new way of doing things, right? So this devil card says here with your advice from spirit, what patterns do you need to break? What habits do you need to break? What things can you do better or differently in your world today that bring you a better result, right? So in this energy, if you would normally turn down help or assistance, you're being invited here to start a new chapter, to turn a new page, and to say yes to help, right? The devil card does show that element of fear, anxiety, the things that hold us back. Also shows the things that have control over us, or the areas in our life where we're being too controlling, right? So this does also speak to things that have a hold over you, power over you in some way. And the moon card here is like breaking that cycle for yourself, because we're daring to do something a little bit different. We're getting things out in the open. We're seeing the truth of what is, what has kind of been holding us back or preventing change. The moon cycles can represent some changes here. So be aware of bad habits, okay? Be aware of any fears or anxieties that may come up, because this is your opportunity here to kind of shake things up a little bit in a positive way. But the devil card is something that you do need to pay attention to. Okay. And especially with that moon card there as well, we said that something may be like not quite what it seems, but your blessing is that you see the truth. And your blessing is that you figure it out, right? And here's the devil card. The devil is very tempting, is very alluring, and is very irresistible, but for all the wrong reasons, right? And the things that we're tempted by, or the things that hey, I have a get rich quick scheme for you. How would you like to make $1,000 in an hour? Well, yeah, that would be fantastic. Who wouldn't want to do that? But what strings are attached? The devil always has strings attached, always shines the bright golden penny in front of us, right? But then there's something that is not quite right about that. So again, keep your wits about you, recognize what has a control or power over you, and be aware of any situations that may look bright and shiny on the outside, but could have a lot of um, uh, conditions, why don't we say, with them, right? And especially you got 2 money cards coming out here, so just be a little bit careful with your money. Today, we are at the time of year, there's a lot of scammers about today as well, right? So just be aware of that. Trust your instincts, all right? And you will recognize when something seems a little bit too good to be true. All right, I'm gonna leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe. You got a couple big energies coming out here today, so pay attention to that. All right, keep your wits about you, pay attention to your dreams, and you let your intuition really rule the day. All right, if something seems a little bit off, then it probably is, and it's probably worth investigating. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.